Every day, the same battle starts again. Not with the world, not with other people, but with yourself. It begins in small moments, moments that seem harmless, moments that don't look important. The alarm goes off. You feel the choice immediately. Get up or stay a little longer. Face the day or delay it. That feeling right there is the start of the battle. Most people think life is shaped by big decisions, changing jobs, moving cities, ending relationships. But most lives are shaped somewhere else, in the small choices you repeat every day, the ones no one sees, the ones you barely think about. This is where you either build yourself or slowly break trust with yourself. Inside you, there are always two versions talking. One wants comfort. It wants ease. It wants to avoid effort whenever possible. The other wants growth. It wants progress. It wants you to become someone you actually respect. These two versions meet every single day, not in dramatic moments, but in quiet ones. Do you train or skip? Do you speak up or stay silent? Do you start or postpone again? You don't lose this battle because you lack discipline. You lose it when you stop being honest, because deep down, you usually know what you should do. Not what feels good now, but what feels right later. The problem is not that you don't know. The problem is that you negotiate with yourself. You tell yourself it's fine, that you deserve a break, that tomorrow will be better. And sometimes that's true. But sometimes it's not rest. It's avoidance. Avoidance of discomfort, avoidance of effort, avoidance of the version of you that asks more from yourself. So you distract yourself, you scroll, you stay busy with things that don't move you forward. And one day, you wake up feeling behind, not because one big thing went wrong, but because you chose comfort too often. The same rule works in the opposite direction. You don't build confidence in one big win. You build it in small moments of follow-through. When you do what you said you would do, when you show up, even when no one is watching, when you keep promises you made to yourself, that is where real confidence comes from. Not from hype, not from motivation, not from words, from proof. Proof that you can rely on yourself. Every time you choose discipline over comfort, something shifts, not outside, inside. You start trusting yourself a little more. You stop needing as much external motivation. You move differently. This doesn't mean you never rest. Rest is important. But there is a difference between rest and escape. Rest gives you energy. Escape keeps you stuck. Being honest with yourself means knowing the difference. There will be days you lose this battle. Days you give in. Days you fall back into old habits. That doesn't mean you failed. What matters is what happens next. Do you quit on yourself, or do you reset and try again? Because this battle never really ends. And that's not a bad thing. It means every day gives you another chance, another moment, another choice. You don't need to beat anyone else. You don't need to prove anything to the world. You only need to win against the version of you that keeps holding you back. Not forever, not perfectly, just enough, just today. Before you move on, take a second to notice how this feels, that focus, that quiet determination. If this helped you realign, you're welcome to stay. You can subscribe so these reminders find you again. You can leave a like as a small commitment to yourself. And if this resonated, feel free to share your thoughts in the comments. Sometimes progress starts with choosing yourself one more time.